That's a great question. Being able to have a plan in place is probably the first thing. You also have to take a look at where they're at currently in their life. Are they exiting to then do another venture, or are they exiting to fully retire? And if you're going to exit in the next 5 years and you're going to retire, you need to know what your number is in order to be able to plan accordingly. If you know you need to live on X amount of dollars, well, then you have to be able to start structuring your business to be able to get that amount of money. Structuring it in a way that's very tax preferential is a key to getting to that number.
Most important thing for a pest control owner to know if they're going to exit within the next 5 years is just having good, solid financials. You want to make sure that you have good KPIs, good consistency in your bookkeeping and accounting year over year, and make sure that's established well ahead of time.
So it's recurring revenue is number one, absolutely. You can't sell one-times. When you're selling your company, one-time services get you a fraction of a penny on the dollar. Recurring revenue will get you 2, 3, even 4 times depending on how large your company is. So that's the most important thing. Of course, you have to couple that with all of the other KPIs that we follow, making sure that you're not spending frivolously on sales, making sure that those sales are successful, and making sure that you're profitable.
I would say any owner looking to exit the industry in the next 5 years would need to know the proper way and the importance of preparing their last financial records, as well as cleaning up records for optimized profitability. They should also consider the tax implications that come with closing out a business, as well as any capital gains incurred. And they should include consulting a tax professional in their exit plan in order to improve or maximize their company value as well as overall profitability in their business.
Just continue growing that recurring revenue base and kind of improving that gross margin. Those are two key metrics in terms of higher valuations.
So what I would say, if you're wanting to exit in the next 5 years, right, so there's a couple things that we look at on the M&A portion here at PCO, and it's recurring to non-recurring. Your gross profit margin and also your EBITDA, your bottom line profit number, is important to make sure that it's as high as possible, so that way when you do exit, you're going to get the highest multiple. The recurring versus non-recurring, right, is a very important model that we need to follow and be able to break out so you can track that. And a lot of clients that we see when we onboard them aren't doing it. So if you're not doing it, I would highly recommend it. It's going to build the value of your company tremendously.
They need to come to us. They need to sit with us. They need to scout out a plan, determine what it is that they're going to need in retirement. It's not enough. People just talk about valuations and, geez, I got 3 times, I got 4 times, but that may not be enough if your company's not big enough, right? So you have to determine what it is that you're going to need in your next phase of life. And I say next phase of life is maybe you're going to retire, but maybe you're going to go do something else. So you need to understand what that is. And we can help you get there in the next 3 to 5 years. That's probably the best advice you can get.